Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna will shoot Sheila in a struggle over the gun, so Steffi is in for a shock as she watches hard. Sheila has contended to the sand house. Luna is hoping her grandma will see effects her way. Sheila actually came to stop Luna from making a grave mistake, but Luna will continue to believe barring Steffi is the result to all their problems. As far as Luna's concerned, Steffi is the only thing standing in the way of them having a happy family with Finn and Hayes. Sheila knows Luna has gone off the rails, so she'll have to be careful about how she proceeds. The last thing Sheila wants to do is push Luna over the edge and get her to pump a pellet in Steffi. Sheila might try to trick Luna into surrendering her armament. It'd be simple for Sheila to pretend she's seen the light and lie that she wants to pull the detector on Steffi. Still, Sheila may try another angle rather and advise that Finn will no way forgive Luna if she wipes Steffi out. If that doesn't work. Whatever the case, Luna will eventually refuse to hand the gun over, so Sheila will take drastic action and dive for it. That'll launch a dramatic struggle, which will lead to the armament going off suddenly. Indeed, Luna herself will be stunned when a shot rings out, and it looks like it'll go straight into Sheila's tummy. Sheila seems poised to collapse as this sweepstakes takes a bloody turn, so Luna will freak out and have to decide what to do from there. Steffi will have a front row seat to this horror show, but it won't be over yet. Finn will be thrown for a circle over Lee Station. Lee will offer updates on her perspective when it comes to Luna and all the chaotic news she causes. It's no secret that Lee thinks Luna is a total agony who's unable to change, so she may argue that captivity isn't good enough. Lee might worry that until Luna is gone permanently, none of them will ever truly be safe. Luna will survive all the mayhem ahead, but one of her victims won't be so lucky. Cleric will get some horrifying Sheila news while Liam faces a medical twist. Bill Guilt is also on the way, so let's talk about what's in store. Sheila and Luna's struggle over the gun will end with a shot fired. It'll be Sheila who takes Luna's first pellet, but more are on the way. Steffi will reel as Luna makes some other wild moves, which will leave fresh lives at threat. There'll be 2 further firing victims to go on with Sheila soon enough. Liam should end up seriously injured, and there'll be a 3rd riddle victim who does down as well. Once all 3 victims are rushed to the sanitarium, Grace, Lee, and Bridget will all end up in the operating room hard at work. One victim isn't going to make it out of surgery alive, so some grim news will be delivered sooner or laterly. Carter will make a pledge to hope. Although Carter will covenant to be the stylish stepdad he can conceivably be to Beth, he'll suppose it's important for Liam to stay in daddy mode for as long as possible. Carter and Hope will ultimately get updates on Liam's rearmost medical extremity, so they should rush to the sanitarium along with other people who watch about him. Bill will face tons of counter-reaction over Luna's amnesty, but what'll really count to him in that moment will be seeing his son. A tough discovery will be made about Liam, so it sounds like Bill and others at the sanitarium will find out about his inoperable brain excrescence. Bill may eventually sit by Liam's bedside and cry over how sorry he's about Luna's deranged jest. Since Bill's the bone who got Luna out of the slammer, he'll worry his conduct are going to rush Liam into the grave. Still, there are some new suggestions to suggest that Grace may be lying about the inflexibility of Liam's condition. All those capsules Liam's been popping could be what's making him feel so sick, so there'll be a deeper riddle to unravel involving Grace's motives. Over with Poppy, she'll make a bold protestation and stick to it. Poppy will catch Lee off guard with her statement, so it'll be intriguing to see what all that's about. As for the casualty that's coming up, will it be Sheila who draws her last breath or someone differently? We know Liam and Luna will still be raising in September thanks to a script leak, so they'll survive what's ahead. It's possible Luna's demise could be faked if Lee decides to hold her interned rather of transferring her back to captivity where she might escape. Whether Sheila lives or dies, Deacon will be frightened over everything that's gone down. Grace's implicit drugging plot could deteriorate as further questions are raised about Liam's terminal illness. It feels like B&B's structure toward a twist where it'll come out that Liam isn't dying after all. The show has some special occurrences in Naples and Capri that'll begin raising by the end of the month. It should be time to start paving the way for them soon, so Nick may push Brooke to come on an Italy adventure. Eric and Ridge will also plan to fly there before July is over. Taylor had better enjoy this engagement while she can, since Ridge will be reuniting with Brooke in the not-too-distant future. Bill seems poised to break down at Liam's sanitarium bedside and condemn himself after Luna injures his son. There'll be 3 characters who take a pellet, and it looks like Liam will be one of them. Liam may get shot guarding Steffi and end up demanding a life-saving surgery as a result. Once Bill gets updates on what happened, he'll be frightened. You can go that Bill will hold himself responsible for Liam's injuries since he's the bone who got Luna pardoned. A tough consummation about Liam, so Bill may discover the inoperable brain excrescence news on top of everything differently. That could really open the emotional levees as Bill tries to reuse all this. Bill will admit that everyone has a right to be mealy with him. Since Bill will be just as mealy with himself for helping Luna score her freedom, he'll understand all the fury he's covering. That said, Bill will make it clear that he only cares about one thing in this moment. All that'll matter is seeing Liam, so Bill should ultimately be granted a visit once Liam's recovering from his exigency surgery. We know Bill has some violent scenes coming over, so he'll likely break down at Liam's sanitarium bedside. Bill may turn on the waterworks and express his deep guilt for unleashing Luna on the people he loves. Still, Bill may supplicate his son to come back to him, if Liam is in a coma for a bit. Indeed, if Bill doesn't suppose they've important time left because of the excrescence, he may push Liam to wake up and fight for further time as a family. There could be a curveball ahead since Grace suddenly has someone hounding her over the phone. Grace is way too determined to get Liam into treatment, so commodity differently has to be going on then. There was some talk about Dr. Reese gambling dependence and Grace's attempt to move on from her ex-husband, but she may still be caught up in some of his drama. Liam's hospitalization could lead to some secrets coming out regarding Grace, the capsules she's giving him and any deceiving results she's presented regarding the excrescence. Bill may let his feelings pour out by Liam's bedside, so don't miss the sincere scenes ahead. Liam may not be dying after all. Is Dr. Grace remedying scheme behind Liam's worsening symptoms? The show's surely been fastening on Liam's capsules in recent weeks, so there may be a reason why B&B's devoted so important time to having Liam pop them. Grace's name has indeed been shown on the bottle, so it's clear that these capsules are coming from her. Liam was formerly again shown with his capsules while Grace was wearied over the phone. Someone made repeated attempts to speak with Grace through textbooks and calls, but she easily didn't want to hear from them. Indeed, Finn noticed that Grace was stressed to the maximum. Finn conceded that Grace's family had been through a lot and offered to hear if Grace ever wanted to talk. Grace is presumably under strict orders not to tell Finn or anyone differently what's really going on. It feels like the show's leaning into a new riddle that'll eventually undo Liam's terminal illness. Grace seems bizarrely invested in making sure Liam moves forward with the chemo and radiation combination. Despite Finn's warning about side goods, Grace is being super pushy about this. Is someone blackmailing Grace into drugging Liam? Has Grace been trying to shove Liam into this treatment plan by making him feel sicker? It's actually strange that Grace is fixated on Liam's case since the show specified she was a cardiologist in former stories. Maybe Grace is working with someone to give fake brain reviews and manipulate the whole situation. Liam may have excrescence or at least a brain issue following his fall, but perhaps it's not nearly as dire as Grace has been letting on. As for why Grace would lie, it presumably has commodity to do with the person on the other end of those textbooks and phone calls. This might tie in with Grace's partner, Dr. Reese, and some of his old shady connections, especially since Finn mentioned Grace's once family problems. Is Liam supposed to serve as a lab rat or commodity along those lines? Still, she may intend to trick him with this treatment plan, too, if Grace is tricking Liam with those capsules. It may not be relatively what it seems to be. There'll be plenitude of questions for the show to answer if they're indeed taking this route with Grace. We will be eager to learn who's pulling the strings and why exactly Liam got roped into whatever wild scheme this is. It feels like this could be a rewrite and a way to undo Liam's grim fate before it arrives. It is not that much real to be true wife presence. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.